And next one is abandoning one's homeland. Abandon our homeland. And to abandon homeland, it is really not necessary to abandon. But if we are living in our homeland, which kind of defect occurring, we can to listen to the sentences. The follow of the desire attachment to close ones carries us away. The fire of the aversions, the water of the desire, you don't say flow is water? Okay, flow. Flow. This is action of the water. It's not water. The burning, you can say the burning of aversion. Can you say?
It was difficult to find. If you have a better
The river of the desire attachment to close ones carry us away. The fire of the aversion on enemies consuming us is to, in the darkness of delusion, we are oblivious to right and wrong. To abandon our native land is Bodhisattva's practice. You know, so when we living in the native land or homeland, which kind of problems? Problem is like kind of increase our disturbing emotions, desire attachment. This is my partner, this is my children. Someone is saying bad things to my family, and because I have such desire attachment and clinging to my closest ones, and I love to them, and then it's like someone says something, such things to the families, and then this, how do you say, it's like, of course there is aversion, and also it's like desire, according to the closest ones, it's like desire attachment, incredible. Every day we are concerning our families. Maybe they're going to die. Maybe they go to something happen. Maybe they're taken by other things. What can I do? It's like a day and night is concerning to them and clinging. And there is something, a little bit separation is occurring, and then we have such and such sufferings. This kind of like desire attachment is like a kind of big river, like a kind of wave overflowing, bloody flats to everywhere is waters carried, and the hours like aways the desire attachments. Difficult to practice Dharma, and cannot listen to the Dharma, cannot reflect in the Dharma, cannot meditate Dharma. Day and night our mind is preoccupied by our close ones, because it's like we need to take care to them, and even them as rich, we need to make more and more rich. Maybe they are very much powerful, but we need to more make powerful to them. And therefore it's like the root of the samsara, it is the clinging and desire attachment. When we have more and more desire attachment, more we are suffering. More we are suffering, we cannot practice Dharma. And also the fire of the aversion to enemies consuming ours. It is like kind of burning. It's like our minds by the angers and the aversions. This and this, that persons like disturbing me too very much and insult me, criticize me, and did such and such bad things to me, how I can to kill to them, how I can to destroy to them. If there are something is disappeared, I would be very happy. If our enemies is like become rich, we cannot to sleep, we cannot to listen Dharma, we cannot reflect Dharma, we cannot meditate because of my enemy, because of my rivalries, because of my opposites become comfortable. Me is not. If like our enemies something sick, something big problems, and then it's like we constantly, that is good. We are completely practicing meditating opposite of the compassions. And therefore, when in order to practice Dharma, to constantly like this is the opposite Dharma. And therefore, it's like a homeland or native land. It's like kind of the source of all the negative emotions. Therefore, even it's like we are living in the solitude place, if we have this kind of activities, like a kind of connect to the close one, and there's a lot of, we have enemies, and then it's we living in the body in the solitude place. It is not solitude place, it is a homeland, it is native, the land. Even if we are living in our own motherland, into the homeland and the native land, and we are kind of through the listen Dharma, through the reflect on the Dharma, through the meditation of Dharma, we can to reduce the desire attachment, and we reduce the aversion towards the closest one or towards the enemies. And then is our homeland is become the solitude place. And therefore, how we can to reduce our desire attachment? You know, here is the negative desire attachment. Sometimes we say, if I haven't got desire attachment to my families, how I can to take care of it? This is very stupid. For example, when you practice the compassions to the sentient beings, that is also kind of desire, not. It is like a positive desire attachment. For example, when you concern your relative, your family, you're like kind of the other sentient beings, without desire attachment means you never concern is something benefit for yourself. Utterly, purely, you contribute to the others. Okay, I'm taking care of my families, but without desire attachment through my compassions. My family is the sentient beings. My family is needed happiness. I need to positively to help to them. And normally we say connect to the desire, connect to the attachment, connect to the clingings. To say, I need to take care of my families because my family is like belonging mine. And through that, I can receive the happiness. They're like kind of for my life, like supporter. And they're like kind of my belonging. It is like kind of through this, and then there are negative things, is correct. And therefore, it is like the negative desire attachment towards our like kind of close, and that is the such a negative, and the carry away into the samsara's oceans. Then it's never ever almost difficult to cross this ocean of the samsaras.